This is Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment. Guess what, you guys? I got Miss Punkin to come back and talk to us. I am just so excited. Miss Punkin, how are you today?
Hey, Sugar Booger, how you doing?
I'm just fine. I am so excited to have you here. You have had so much going on since the last time we talked. So, kind of in a nutshell, tell me what's been going on with you, Missy.
Well, if y'all notice, I look a little thinner than the
Uh,
last time. I had
okay.
the gastric bypass revision and I lost a lot of weight. I am down. I went from a 323 back in June of 2020 to now a 254.
Congratulations. That is so awesome. That is so
Yeah,
awesome. Congratulations.
and I
Okay,
didn't
so was
shrink.
it hard? I mean, because I'm quite sure there's some people out there that, may be contemplating doing something like that. Was that really hard for you?
It was not hard. It's just a challenge. There's a difference. To me, it's challenging yourself to change your mindset on what you eat. Instead of eating for amount, because you have to eat certain things to make sure that you get your protein and you don't waste your time on a bunch of carbs
Okay.
and do not punish yourself because actually like fruits and vegetables became like I wouldn't say enemy of mine, but I cut back on them because they were like more like fillers. So I
Okay.
want to make sure I did more protein, watch my sugar, that type of thing. My diabetes went down. My A1Cs and my diabetes. I'm now a five. If anybody knows about that, it's a 5.9, which is awesome. My blood sugar when I check it is like a 107, 100, 107 when I get up in the morning,
Mhm.
and it made a big difference. And I'm off of the medication.
Wow.
So
That is just
that's the thing
awesome.
that makes that's the part that the blessing for me. It's more like I'm watching the type of pills I'm taking. I'm taking more dietary supplement and not so many like diabetes pills. I don't take any of those. I don't take any blood pressure pills. My blood pressure's been fine. I'm off my cholesterol medication, that kind of thing. Now,
Okay.
as for my mental health,
Okay, so since you mentioned that with the mental health, tell me how your TikTok is going because I consider you uh the Miss TikTok Miss Pumpkin Queen.
I am so freaking excited, y'all. Since the last time I talked to y'all, I am now, I done hit yesterday the 500,000 followers, 3 million likes. And that's with their community guideline, cutting you down stuff.
Okay.
So that and being from this little small town, I just feel like it's so unheard of. I don't know. And I've read the comments, and the comments are so wonderful. The one thing I'm hearing is that people are having a bad day and they will look for me or they'll come across me and it will brighten their day. People have lost loved ones or they found out they're sick or they
Mhm.
got some terminal illness, and I little things that I had no idea, like my facial expressions or some of the content I use will uplift them, and that is a blessing to me, and that's what keep me doing this because
Okay.
I wanted to stop.
Really?
I wanted to stop, but then I started realizing that you know God is working through me, and I can't stop doing God's work. He might spank me.
Okay, so Miss Robin, how do you come up with the ideas for your TikTok?
I go through and look at other people content and some of the sounds and things, and I start thinking to myself, how would I say this without looking at theirs? How would I say the same thing? And first of all, do I agree with it? And it's a lot of stuff I agree with, but I'm not going to repeat it because it might make other people angry. But
Okay.
it's some things that I think that is basically me saying the same, it's people saying the same thing. So that you hear them, but you see me, but we're saying the same thing. And that lets people know, oh, I'm not by myself. At least two other people agree with me. So when two or three touch and agree,
Right.
you got church. So if me and the person who said it agree, then and the person who watching it agree, that's church right there. So I will do that, and I'll put my own little facial expression to it, because sometimes it may be something like a prayer or a song, and I'll make a face that is totally different from the song, the person who wrote the song, and it would catch on, and people would think it was funny. Like right now, the
It's
funniest
true. That is
thing,
very true because I find them hysterical.
the one of the best ones I have going out for me right now is a Tiffany Haddish um thing where she was doing stand up, and she was talking about um her mom, her grandma says you are a house. Treat
Oh
yourself
yeah,
like a
I
house.
saw that. That was so cool. That
That
was
one hit. That one has hit 7 million views, over
wow.
7 million views. That is the biggest one. I've had people duetting, just doing blind reaction, and I love that part. Watching the blind reactions to it,
Mhm.
and how they find the funny, but it's true. You
Yeah.
know, especially when I had that cup and I went like that, and then in the back door, that kind of thing. And it was, I've seen husband, like spouses watching them together, mother
Okay.
and daughters watching them together, men, women, old, young, American, African, different lands, all of them are
Yeah.
watching that one, learning that one lesson from something Tiffany Haddish said. But because I kind of like let them know, okay, this is what grandma would look like if grandma was really telling you this.
Right. Right.
And but it's real. That's how my grandma would have did it. She would have put that do-rag on just the same old way. Had that little cup of coffee, but it might not have had coffee in it. Might have had a little something a little stronger. And she would have just, kind of hint around a little bit. You
Okay.
gotta be smart enough to pick up on the cues. But that's what I just put a visual on what someone else did.
Right.
I think, I ain't trying to say I'm Jesus, but Jesus came here to put a visual on the spirit of God. So I'm like, okay, you might be God, but I'm just gonna come here and put a little visuals.
Okay, so other than the Tiffany Haddish one, is there a particular character that you just like really playing, or you just kind of play it by ear and see what happens?
I listen to what people talk about I look like. Like at first I was doing a lot of Bernie Mac stuff because
Yeah,
everybody said
that's how
Bernie
I
Mac.
found you.
And it got to the point when my barber even started giving me the fade. And I told him, after I told him that, next thing I know, I look like I got a flat top fade. And
Uh-oh.
so, but mostly I love comedy. I love stand-up comedy. I'm even starting to do a lot of, my dad reminds me of Fred Sanford and Morgan Freeman. And so
Fred Sanford and Morgan Freeman.
he looks like Morgan Freeman and Red Fox combined.
Okay.
A picture of him looking just like him. People like, and he sound like Red Fox too. So I do some stuff like that, but some stuff I want to keep. I want to be diverse. Like I like Shelly Belly. Shelly Belly is a southern. She just southern trailer park kind of lady, in her delivery.
Okay.
I try to hit things that I think I can hit a multitude of people, so people understand that I'm not, what you see is not always what you get. I'll put on a hat, like I got one hat that I just saw the darn hat. but I have one hat that says y'all. It's an animal print hat with y'all on it. And I love that hat because it reminds me that I'm a Southern lady, but I'm Southern. I'm lady.
Okay.
But I can do this as a man too. I do, a lot of manly stuff. I'm up there trying to check out my transmission and stuff. You know, I could be old. I could be young. I could be white. I could be black. I could
Okay.
be American. I could be UK. I could be Australian. I could be Jamaican. It doesn't matter. I am a cornucopia of beings. I am a spectrum of different things. The rainbow has taken on a whole new meaning to me. It's not about gay or straight. It's not about kids. It's not about that lucky charm. It's about all of it. It's about life knowing that you are somewhere on some spectrum in life. It doesn't matter which one.
Mhm.
Even me, I'm 1/16 Irish. Don't see it, do you? But I'm 1/16 Irish. But I don't know. There's more other stuff. I may be more than 1/16 because I don't know what's all on the other side, but I do know
Okay.
I have one ancestor that is Irish, and she dates back to the point where it's 1/16 of it.
Okay.
So, but I want people to enjoy that part of me. So when you call my house and you want to offer me some insurance on my vehicle that doesn't have a warranty, but you're telling me I do, you may hear that person. Hi, how are you doing? Yes, I'm fine. Yes, thank you very much. No, no, thank you. And then you may see the other side of me.
Okay.
I might get a little hooey. Or I may get, no habla español. No habla inglés. No, 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 poquito, poquito.
I love this. I love this. This
You
is so
know,
fun.
so I let people just experience every little piece of me that is out there.
Okay. I love it. Okay, so Miss Robin, we had a conversation earlier. So
Yeah.
tell me about the member, and I'm hoping I get this right. Member of Imperial Court.
Oh yeah.
So can you kind of explain that in a nutshell?
The International Imperial Court is one of the oldest LGBT nonprofit organization in the world. It in the International Imperial Court system is in Canada, the U.S., and in Mexico.
Okay.
And our Queen Mother is Nicole the Great. What it is it's kind of like it's a nonprofit organization that you can dress up. It's kind of like you got the biker club, you got these different clubs and stuff like that, and people go in and they dress in their biker regalia. Well, we got people that dress up in royal, medieval regalia. We have czars, arenas, princesses, dukes, duchesses, and I am titled in our realm, which is for North and South Carolina,
Uh-huh.
the Imperial Sovereign Courts of the Carolina. I'm the inaugural heart of the Carolina. I have
Oh,
a sash and a tiara,
okay.
and I represent the heart of the Carolinas because of the love that I share and that I exemplify love. So that's why they elected me that title, and I take it with honor. I've been a member since March.
Mhm.
We do fundraisers and raise money and for different things. It doesn't have to be for LGBT issues. It could be
Okay.
for the ASPCA or the animals. It
Okay.
could be for, like, my daughter has Emmanuel syndrome, if raising money for that. It could be for like if a family need help with their light bill, that type of thing, we could raise money for that.
Okay.
Different things that we could raise, from great things to small things. It's just a matter of being a part of a community. And being a part of this group is one, if you accept the fact that everybody's different.
Right.
And that's the first thing. And if you are accepted, if you accept others, they accept you. And I'm straight. I'm straight woman. I got a baby daddy / contracted spouse. You know, him masculine, and I'm female masculine.
Okay. So
You know,
do you have any duties with this? Is there something specific that you have to do?
no, I mean, like, as a title holder, when my reign is over in a year,
Okay.
I will be having of an event to pass on my reign.
Okay.
And it will be a fundraising event, but I will have in some type of event to pass on, like it could be a beauty contest, it could be some type of pageantry, it could be a talent show or something, it to pass on that reign to someone else based off criteria that you know that I live up to. And
Okay.
I will be there after that to like with the homecoming court. I'll
Okay.
still be there to help them and to walk them through, because I'm learning now what it all takes.
Okay.
And it's going to be fun. And some people can be members and do nothing.
Okay.
Companies, businesses can be members, and don't really, you're a sponsor, so
Okay.
to speak. So we have all kind of ways you can be members without actually, you don't have to dress up or nothing like that. You don't even have to, but if we just trying to build it up because we just really started, and we're going to have our coronation in April.
So now, do they sponsor other, I mean, I know they do fundraisers and things like that, but do they sponsor other businesses as well?
Like, let's say I'm right now in my little area, we have this thing about we don't have much funding or support for certain sports and stuff. And I'm really into the wrestling, and I want to build up our wrestling at our school. And so they are willing to help me.
That is so awesome.
They're willing to help me do that. So I mean, that anything I'm involved in,
Mhm.
they will back me. They were at my daughter's but my family, my royal family, came from different places: Augusta, Greenville, down to the by the water. I'm in the middle. They
Okay.
all came up here just for my daughter's parade. We had Santa Claus at my daughter's parade. We had drag queens and drag princesses and drag prince at my parade. We had CJ Foxstar, who is print. He was Mr. Pride 2021 in Augusta Pride. He was there. So I mean, they supported me, and they supported even in my small little parade. They came all over my small little parade. We had about 25 people, and they were there. I mean, so they want to help with so much, and they're willing. They were going to come up one time to help with a person opening a store.
Okay. So
The grand,
they're like a really big family, so to speak, then.
we're a wide family. I mean,
Okay.
they come. We're a small group right now, but we're looking to expand. And
Okay.
that's one of the reason why I talk about it, because I want other people to contact me.
Okay.
And if you're in another state, I will get you to the right person that will get you to that state to become a member, because there are other states,
Okay.
other realms, all
Okay.
throughout those three. We're just here in North and South Carolina, our realm, but there
Okay.
are other realms.
Okay. That sounds really awesome. Hopefully when we do our next interview, because I want you to come back. Make we can have one of your members come in and talk with you. I mean, that would be really cool because we could find out more about what they're doing in other parts. So I think that would be.
Irina would love to.
Okay, we're gonna have to set a date for that.
Yeah, she would love to.
Yes. Okay, so our next topic with you, because you've been doing all kinds of stuff, and I am just so excited for you. Zeta Phi Beta.
Yes, I am in the pre-process. They don't call it pledging.
Okay.
It's a pre-process for the graduate chapter. I found out while I was up there on the WIC appointment. I found out that the young lady I have been known for 5 years, I knew that she was a Zeta Phi Beta, but I didn't know that the grad chapter, you could be a member of the grad chapter even if you're not in school. I always thought that was something you had to do while you were in school.
Okay.
So she was telling me that because I have a four-year degree, I can still, and I had wanted to, like, oh my God, that was an honor. And so she was telling me about it. So now I'm going through the pre-process of becoming a Zeta Phi Beta in the grad chapter. And only thing right now is we're waiting on, they got some things they got to do, some certification things. It's just the process right now.
Right.
And so once I get through that, and pay my dues,
okay.
I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, she met me in the WIC department. So I'm up here getting free milk and cheese and stuff like that. So I'm like, I can't really afford this, but I'm looking, if anybody out there want to help a sister out, because that initial fee is a booty kicker.
Okay.
It's a booty kicker. If y'all want to help me out, I'm more than welcome to receive it. My cash app is the AMZPUNKIN. That's it. AMZ Ms. Punkin. If you want to think of it like that, Ms. Punkin.
Gotcha. Well, we gonna have to keep, again, when we come back, we're gonna have to find out how you're doing on that. So I have one last question for you, Miss Punkin. What's next for you? I mean, are you like out in different places performing, or where somebody could watch you other than on TikTok? What else are you doing?
Okay. I kind of had to slow down a little bit because I had that same day that my daughter on 7/11, that same day I had my daughter's parade, I had a seizure. I'm in the process now of finding out, am I going to be able to drive again for the next 6 months?
Okay.
But that kind of slowed me down. I just have to have a baby. I just have to be rolled like Miss Daisy. That's all.
Okay.
So if it's a Morgan Freeman out there who want to drive Miss Daisy, let a sister know, because I'm wearing my husband and my father dying theme.
Okay.
But that's my main source of transportation right now. I got the vehicle. I just need somebody to drive.
You need somebody to drive. Okay.
Horse and carriage, it don't matter.
Okay.
But other than that, though, I did perform at the Comedy House. I hosted one show, two shows at the Comedy House one night. That was an awesome feeling. Awesome feeling. I personally don't have it on video. Somebody else has it for me, but I haven't been able to get it to put it on YouTube.
Okay.
I would love to be on stage. However, that's not a requisite. I want to do a podcast and it be real talk. When I say real talk, I mean like people, Jada gets on there, do her real talk, but I'm talking about like the honest to goodness, what you have that conversation when you sitting down with your real girlfriend,
Right,
talk,
right,
you know,
right.
that behind the scene talk,
Okay.
where when you dealing with the stress of being a wife, when you're dealing with the stress of being a single woman, you're dealing with the stress of being a parent or just a
Mhm.
community member, or you being dealing with the stress of being white, or you dealing with the stress of being black, or you're dealing with, just some stuff that just happened to come off your head. If you're a drug addict, let's talk about it.
Okay.
If you don't lost somebody, let's talk about it. If you just want to remember grandma's old cooking, let's talk about it. If you want to talk about some chicken and frying some chicken and cooking some biscuits, let's talk about it. Let's talk about anything.
Hey, I've heard about your world famous fried chicken, so I'm
I
going.
am going to do me a fundraiser this month. I'm thinking on the 20th, I'm going to sell me some chicken and biscuits.
Okay.
But I want to get my kids back at school first, because that's going to stress. I'm already dealing with a headache. Just trying to think, the summer, my children done grew and they done got fatter. My Zuri done went from a 48 pounds to a 54 pounds, and I'm pretty sure she probably at 56 right about now. She only 5 years old. So I got to buy new shoes. We got the 3 kids. We got to get new shoes. We got to get, one is a little bougie. The other one, she you don't know what she like one moment. And if you buy her something she don't like, she won't wear it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. Well, I have a special place in my heart for Miss Zuri. I just think she is adorable. And so we gonna have to follow up with Miss Zuri. That's my little cutie pie. Well, Miss Robin.
I'm waiting on her wheelchair to come in, because it's got them flashing lights on the wheels.
Okay.
And her name on it. I can't wait to take a picture of it so everybody can see her new wheelchair. And Lord, I hope she ain't outgrew it before she even get it.
Before she even get it. That is so cute. That is so cute. Well, Miss Robin, thank you so much for coming back into the Inner Sanctum. I am just so I am overwhelmed by your success since the last time we talked, and I congratulate you. I am.
And you've been a part of it.
Huh?
You've been a part of it.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Things happen for a reason for me and you to be together, and that I am grateful. So
family now. That purple means family.
yes, we are family now. That is definite. So I want you to come back. You have to come back and kind of keep us posted on what you're doing with the Imperial Court and how's this Zeta Phi Beta is going, how Zuri's doing with her new wheelchair. I am so excited for you.
Hopefully the next time you see me, I'll be wearing blue, royal blue.
Okay, we could do royal blue. That works.
Yeah, that's our colors, royal blue and white.
Royal blue and white. Okay. Okay.
For the Zeta Phi Beta.
Okay, gotcha. I'm holding you to that, because you're gonna get all of that done. So before the next time we talk. Thank you so much again. I so appreciate this. We're gonna have to do it again. You got to come back, right?
Definitely.
Definitely. Well, this has been Nessyp of Nessyp Entertainment with Miss Punkin, and she will be back. We have to have her back, because you guys know I love this woman. We just have to come back. So we're signing out. Bye, Miss Punkin.